during COVID, there was many things that we had to improvise, and they helped us with that fairly rapidly so that we could get the end goal accomplished. So when we had the first vaccines come in, we call it a pizza box, and we had all of our vials. They come in and they were tightly packed, but there were many vials. As we would ship them out to our secondary sites, we'd only take a few vials at a time. So in order to do that, you want to be able to rapidly count them to see how many were going as well. They were glass vials, so you need to make sure they didn't break. So we had this developed with the team at PolyUnity. So it probably took about a day and a half. So within that, they took our vial, they designed a tray, sent us over a tray. We had some feedback, so it was back and forth for a little bit, and then we came up with this. So it had a perfect label on the front here, which had our date and time of the vials and when it was all packed and that sort of thing. And it was done by rows, columns, so you could easily see how many you had in there and you could count relatively rapidly.
Eastern Health approached PolyUnity, and within a few weeks we were able to produce several hundred vaccine vial trays, which held the vials securely as per the manufacturer's instructions, and sustained temperatures down from -70 to +40, and allowed for distribution of the vaccines, and allowed Newfoundland to hit the highest vaccination rate across the country.
When someone wants us to solve a problem, we try and be as accessible to them as possible, because sometimes you have an idea that you want to see realized, and sometimes you just know exactly what your problem is and want to lay it in the hands of someone else to solve it. So for someone to contact us to help them with that, we use our i3D.health platform. So you can log on to that, fill out our intake form, where we just ask for some details like sanitary requirements, what you're actually trying to solve, and sort of things like that. But the rest of it is the whole design process. So going back and forth with clients on what something is actually supposed to do, the context it's going to be used in, even just kind of the logistics around how we're going to print it and everything like that. So it's a large process of thinking through the best way to do something for strength and for functionality. And then we work with you step by step as we iterate and get closer to solving the problem that you need.
It's a really great time to work with technology and technology enhancements, because what once would have taken much collaboration between machine shops, designers, researchers, to create prototypes to give you a product for you to try, which could have taken weeks and months. Those timelines now are shortened to hours and days.
And there's really no aspect that I can think of that additive manufacturing at a local level doesn't ameliorate for the healthcare system. And when I talk about the healthcare system, of course, that's not only the end users, the administration, the flow, the patients, it's all of us. We're all patients, we're all funding the healthcare system. The benefits are you, me, neighbors, family, everybody.